All right, so I completed my future soldier orientation, which was way more physical than I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like a sit-down quiz, about the more or less the army values and the soldier's creed, but I was way off. uh, it was funny because I left the house about 1400 or so, and went and grabbed coffee, and then as I was grabbing coffee, I got the text from my recruiter, Sergeant Black, that he's like, "Hey, make sure you wear PT gear." I'm like, I don't have time to go home and change, but luckily enough, I dressed according. Oh, more or less, I wore my 511 tactical combat boots, which are pretty lightweight. They almost feel like sneakers, only with 8 inches of heel support, or more or less, yeah. And then underneath my shirt, or underneath my collared shirt, I wore one of my skivvy shirts, and so yeah, when I got to the office, because I did the orientation today with about three other individuals, roughly in their early 20s. And so once everyone got checked in at 1500, Sergeant Black was like, "All right, go run 4 laps around the building, and then we'll do your height and weight." And so I just basically, obviously, broke down. I took my jean jacket off and my button up, and so I was like going at it like boots and utes, basically, while they were all wearing PT gear and stuff like that. I did pretty good. I more or less, I can't remember his name. The 22-year-old who was going infantry was a freaking rabbit, man. So I just kind of kept on pace, tried to keep on pace with him as much as possible. And then the other two guys were behind me, just trying to keep pace with me, So, but yeah, it was like, I was like, all right, well, this is how today's going to go, And then, so after that, we finished, after we finished our run, we did, height and weight. I weighed in today fully clothed, at 193 pounds. Right on. And then after that, we did a team building, more or less, physical fitness evolution. And it was called 5 for 5. So, I paired up with Micah, who was the more, let's just say he was a little heavier set guy. I was like, I'll take one for the team, because the other two guys are pretty, lean and mean. And I was like, keep in mind that, I ultimately want to challenge myself, and I also want to be a leader, right? So a leader would be the one who takes the tough routes, in a sense. You know what I mean? So his subordinates don't have to. And so anyways, so we did 5 for 5. 5 minutes of push-ups, and basically you with your team member, you do as many push-ups as you can. Once you see that they're about to give out, then you take over, right? And then so on and so forth, for 5 minutes. And then so we did push-ups, air squats, crunches, lunges, and then we had to do mountain climbers, 10 mountain climbers, then sprint 20 yards, do another 20, or more or less another 10, and then sprint back. And so that was, I don't know, it was a little intense. I got a lot of words of encouragement from the younger gentlemen who were like, "Wow, dude, you're fucking killing it. You're keeping up with us. You're like, 36. We're only 22. And I was doing it in boots and utes, basically. So in a weird way, I felt like I was setting the example a little bit, you know, and it felt nice. And then after that, we did a more or less a quiz, you know, on the, you know, the Soldier's Creed, things of that nature, and like rank structure and all that stuff. And you know, I was the first to finish, of course, and I had everything correct except for I hadn't completely memorized the rest of the Soldier's Creed. So you know, I just left it blank basically. But everything else I was, you know, 110% on, you know, so. But we were wrapped up roughly about, you know, 17:15. Everyone else left, but Sergeant Black had to, you know, have me fill out a couple more, like one more form, and then he gave me my packing list for Sunday. So got that here. Hold that up if the camera will put it in view. What to bring, you know. Yeah, just your general basics, you know. Shave kit, you know, extra change of underwear and socks and all that jazz. So other than that, yeah, I'm all set pretty much until 13:30 on Sunday. I go to the recruiting station and take a one-way ticket to you know, the hotel for the last time, and then on Sunday, or more or less Monday, you know, swear in, and then go back to the hotel for the night, and then Tuesday morning I'll depart for the airport and fly out to Fort Leonard Wood, basically Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. So it's all coming together, you know. Holy shnikes, man! I'm just so stoked, you know. And if there's one thing I should make perfectly clear, is that you know, I wanted to do this so badly over the past couple of years, and I've hit a lot of ups and downs and bumps in the road to get here, but I kept pushing, you know. And I just knew that eventually, if I kept pushing, you know, if I kept rucking 1 mile at a time, you know, things were gonna work out, and they sufficiently have. So, and I owe a lot to recruiting station, Army Recruiting Station Everett, particularly Sergeant First Class Black, for more or less believing in me and just working with me. And so, but of course, I owe a lot to you know, my family and my friends and all my supporters out there who believe in me and what I'm trying to do, and have been, you know, encouraging all along the way. So anyways, I should wrap this up for now. So, you know, go forth, do great things. Peace be with you. God be with you. And let's just say, may the force be with you. Semper Fi. Roger out. Hooah.